Star Wars doesn't always get dialogue right.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
I don't like sand.
In fact, sometimes it's just plain awful.
I'm haunted by the kiss that you should never have given me.
So awful.
My heart is beating, hoping that kiss will not become a scar.
But amidst all the terrible romance and painful exposition, there are some mind-blowingly good moments between characters where not a single word is spoken. Here are the top 10 best interactions in Star Wars with no talking. Number 10. Kylo Ren and Leia, The Last Jedi. Beautifully shot with just the actors' faces, we see Leia sense her son, perhaps for the first time in years. Her sadness and steely bravery is matched by Kylo's haunting indecision over whether he can commit matricide as well as patricide, and bring himself to make the fatal shot on his mother's ship. Number 9. Kira leaves Han, Solo: A Star Wars Story. The young Han Solo's primary drive throughout the movie is to be with his first lost love, not realising the extent to which Kira's life with the Crimson Dawn Syndicate has hardened her. In a final act of love, Kira abandons him so he can stay the good guy and not be drawn alongside her into the deep underworld. Number 8. The twins' new home, Revenge of the Sith. The final montage of the film, including Padme's funeral and the skeletal build of the Death Star, is effectively silent. A single ray of happiness in all the tragedy is Luke and Leia going to their respective new homes. The exchange between Beru and Obi-Wan is particularly touching, as we see her utter joy at being given baby Luke. We know then that he will be very loved, and Obi-Wan will be watching over him. Number 7. Rey and Kylo's final Force connection, The Last Jedi. We see Kylo go from this,
I'll destroy her, and you, and all of it,
to this. So much longing, regret, and crushed hope that maybe, just maybe, Rey might change her mind and go with him. And for Rey, we see her strength and resolve that she will not take him back until he gets his shit together. Number 6. Jin and Cassian in the Elevator, Rogue One. This film is emotionally devastating. At this point in the story, the deed has been done. Jin sent the plans out there, but most of the squadron is dead. We, the audience, are realising our two main characters are most probably going to die too. Cassian is already seriously hurt. They share a kind of quiet, resigned relief together, and it's just heartbreaking. Number 5. The shit's about to get real nod sequence, Return of the Jedi. This is so unbelievably cheesy, but I love it. Surely all of Jabba's guards would have seen all this and been prepared to fight? Maybe they were all drunk. It did look like they were on a lunchtime booze cruise. Number 4. Snokes Death, The Last Jedi. This was an epic moment that audience members cheered for at every session I attended. Rey and Kylo Ren team up together for the biggest bar brawl fight against the Lobster Guards, while the room burns down around them. Number 3. Duel of the Fates, The Phantom Menace. The film wasn't exactly great, but it did have one of the best lightsaber fights in the whole saga. This unexpected moment of stillness, as all three are momentarily separated, is highly effective, as Qui-Gon meditates and Darth Maul prowls and Obi-Wan watches anxiously. It also provided one of my most favourite Star Wars memes ever. Number 2. Ben and Rey's final Force connection, The Rise of Skywalker. A beautiful moment in a very rushed film, where we see Rey's hope return and the love they share for each other. Adam Driver shines in his all-too-brief outing as the redeemed Ben Solo, and it's immediately followed by everyone's favourite Bluetooth lightsaber trick. And number 1, Padme's Ruminations, The Revenge of the Sith. Natalie and Hayden shine when they're not forced to regurgitate terrible dialogue, and it's never more obvious than here. It's hauntingly beautiful and sad, and the standout moment of the film. It's the moment we realise Anakin has committed to sacrificing everything to keep his wife from dying, and Padme is forced to see that her husband is starting down a path she can't follow. So these were my top 10, but there were also some great close runner-ups.